Then take it for the intersticts.
We got about another minute, real quick.
Because it's,
April.
yeah, you got every single class you have, you got to take a proper test in person, show that you know what you're doing. I had to go over that and do some writing tests.
Oh,
Hey, Eagle.
Hello, Robin.
how you doing?
That's you.
Diane?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I need to do that power. Give me a power balloon. No. Yep. Okay, well, I got this. I got this in today. Thank you.
Is it working okay?
I couldn't. Me and Emily can't get it to work. I talked to Chris. Chris said it. We'll figure it out after class or something.
Okay, we can. That's fine.
It looks like it's beautiful. Like I can sing in it and make songs on a computer.
You could.
I don't know.
Oh, Daniel.
Okay. Oh.
Oh,
Katya.
Okay,
Daniel.
we're gonna do a little bit. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Daniel, are you related to Gloria?
yes, she's my cousin.
You're my cousin then.
Hey, what
And
cousin?
so is Robin. Yeah.
So, what's your grandmother's name, Jonathan?
We'll be right
My
back. You guys
grandmother?
talk real quick.
Yeah.
My grandmother's name was Clute, but her mother's name was Sherman.
No. But what was her first name? Because Mom couldn't remember last names.
Oh, which one? Sherman or
She, when I asked her about who Grandma's sisters were, she could remember Aunt Edie and Aunt Cornelia and Aunt Rachel, but I wasn't sure. She didn't know last names. So
I'm not sure. Without asking somebody in my family.
okay.
It seems like Cornelia, but I'm not certain. I would
Okay.
have to ask.
Okay. Because I know Uncle Telford and Aunt Cornelia didn't have any kids that I know of.
Or I don't know. Could have been Rachel. I have no idea what her first name was. My
Okay.
mother's name was Rachel, so that could have been it. But previous to her, it was Emma Sherman, who was married to Mark. Right.
Right.
So-
No, I knew that, but it was the sisters and all the different sisters, and because Mom said there were actually quite a few of them. So
I'll have to find that one out. That's interesting.
sorry, guys, we digressed. Jonathan and I found out we were cousins, and it appears now that I know that I'm cousins with Daniel as well. At that rate,
Daniel, so your family had copyrighted Mark Townsend Post's book. I have a copy of it.
Whoa.
Copyrighted what?
Mark Townsend Post's autobiography that he started writing.
Might have been. Heard somebody did something like that.
Yeah, it was a Hamilton that did that. Have you seen that, Robin?
say again.
Have you seen his autobiography?
No, I haven't. I've heard somebody talk about it, but I haven't had a chance to see it.
Well, someday maybe I'll send you a copy.
Okay.
I have a copy of it.
Is it out of print?
Oh, ain't that long ago?
It's never been published.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got the.
We're gonna do a little bit writing. We're gonna go over a few simple articles and then verb phrases and possessive pronouns. Um,
Hello, Sean.
Hey, Jonathan. Hey, I was about to say I'm your Badger cousin, man.
Yeah,
forgot
you are.
include me.
No, we are cousins. That's right. We all are. Yeah.
You guys get this wrote down. Let me know so I can go switch it. I already have this, and then we'll do a recap on it. But let me get down what I'm going to write real quick. Yeah. I need that light on behind me. Let me see. Let me know when y'all are ready.
I'm ready.
Yep.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Let's rock it.
Chris and I are good.
Okay. Those of you that that haven't been on in the past there, so these are called articles in Ponca. The first one is I call it something that takes precedence, something that's manifest. It's only for singular subjects, inanimate or animate. Ma is only for plural animate subjects or objects. Dinke is only for singular animate objects that are laying down at rest or sitting down. K is for singular inanimate objects that are long or helpless or dead. K is for plural inanimate objects that are standing or in a row that are plural. And it means the. All these mean the. We is for one, and a. I kind of put that backwards. A. One, a, or and then amos, the, same as these. Means that, except for this right here, it could be animate, inanimate, singular, or plural. This right here is real obscure. You got to know what you're talking about.
Eagle.
Yeah.
On the we, was that a glottal stop or just a mark on the page?
A glottal stop.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Let's see.
Aka again, that is for inanimate or animate?
Both, but it's
Both.
singular.
Singular. Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. Now we're gonna go to. Fine. Me gusta. Está. Hang on. Scratch my eye. My eyes are jacked up with sweat lodge 2 nights in a row. Está, Beluga. Okay, on these right here. What did I do that pants? 1 second. That's plural. That's plural. My or be mine. Or it could be yours. It just depends on how you say it in a sentence. His or her or is. Ours. Beluga. Beluga está. That just means these right here, possessive pronouns. Pronouns in Ponca. Use. Whoa. Possessive pronouns in Ponca. Wita, wiwita, dita, didita, etai, angutai, beluga etai. Let me know when everybody got this done.
Eagle Rod, I got a question. So when we say Ijaje Witate, and then you just say your name, would there ever be a time where you would say Ijaje Witate, and then would you say like your first and last name, or that just doesn't ever happen?
It could be. I mean, it definitely could be. You could say Ijazi, wiwitate, because remember, going back to those articles, I didn't name all the articles. I just named the main ones that we constantly use in the casual conversation. So if you say Ijazi, wita, ke, my name is Ijazi witate, and my name is Ijazi witate, which is plural. That means my names are.
Ah,
And
okay.
then you might tell them your full name.
Okay.
But that's not a common way. That's not even the correct way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because I never heard that
That
like that.
that's not even the correct way. But our relatives, they use it that way, and it's correct to them, but not correct to us.
Okay.
Because
Lugo.
in the old days, Ponca men had a child name most of the time. About 90% of the time, young boys got a name. When they got to 9 years old to 15, they got a new name, and that name stuck with them, and their old one was put away. Women only got one name from birth, and they never got another name. There's a woman down here that tried to tell me that, and someone that didn't grow up around here and she didn't speak our language, she said that all women got two names, and that was a damn lie. A straight up lie. You women only take one name from birth, and it's yours until your demise or your death, however you want to call it, your passing. Does everybody have this wrote down?
Eagle is it I his, hers, and its, or his, he, and its?
Oh, that's a her. I'm sorry. I left off the R.
I think.
It's his, her, is. My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize it.
Good catch.
Yeah.
Chris and I are good.
I'm good.
Yep, I'm good.
I took a picture.
Okay. Y'all good? I'm gonna remove it all.
Good.
Good.
All right. These right here are just some basic verb prefixes. Okay, and then really got me feeling sleepy. That top one could be by pushing, using your body or hand. I just didn't have enough room. I put lean against by pressing. It's kind of ugly.
Ego is not feet or wheel. Is that what it says?
Yeah. Can you guys still hear me good? It's really raining here.
Yes,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Okay.
Send it this way. We awful dry.
I think Chris and I are good.
Yep.
Yeah, we might hit 80
Yeah.
today, this week.
I didn't hear you. Look outside to that rain. Are you guys ready yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Take
Yes.
your time if you still need it.
I'm good.
Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna erase this right now. Okay, so far we used this is what we used. We never use that like that. Yeah. Oh, that was last sentence. Pronouns, it's kind of ugly. And then verb. We just did little notes on articles in Ponca, possessive pronouns in Ponca, and verb prefixes in Ponca. And we did them in that order. We got this down. I'm going to erase it.
I'm good.
Chris and I are good.
I'm
Okay.
good.
Got it. Don't understand it, but I got it.
You get it. You can help each other. And yeah. These are three separate words that say Shongeaka, Badon, Shongeaka, Badon. Hang on real quick. Can you guys still see the board?
Yeah.
Yep. Not now.
Does anybody know what any of these words mean? Shonge, Aka, Badon.
Shange is horse, right? Shange.
Yeah, yes.
The horse the.
Akasa.
I don't know about Don.
Does it mean it moved? Like moved ahead?
No,
Pushed?
it means pushed. It's a prefix right there, verb prefix to push with the body or the hand. What I was telling you on that very first one, or to lean on it by pushing. This is an article.
The horse
It
pushed.
says the horse pushed it. And now we can change it a little bit different. Okay. Pretty tall. Now we changed it. Shonge, we talk about that.
My horse.
The horse pushed me, or my?
That's pushed.
My horse pushed it.
Yeah.
I pushed
Right
my
here, it's a
horse.
little. Huh?
So would it be I pushed my horse?
No. My horse pushed it.
Hmm.
It's really got me just tired. But I wanted to show you multiple ways to say it in our language. Okay, whenever you use this word here, it's taking a real present. Yeah, you're saying it's my horse, but you're like really saying my horse pushed it. We talk. That's merging a possessive pronoun with an article in Ponca. And you're going to see a whole bunch of them like that. And we're going to start looking at them. But right now, I'm just giving you little sentences. The other day, I didn't realize I kind of made them a little bit harder. So I just want to use what we're doing right now. Does everybody have this? Remember, you could just do it like this way. Shonge, wita, badang. Shonge, wita, badang. Let me know what you guys have. This is my erase it.
I'm good.
Got it.
I got it.
I've got it.
Anybody left? We'll wait.
We got it.
Okay. Yeah. This right here. Yeah. These are two different sentences. The first one says, Wakanda pasnelia ka slave ton bachiala. Wakanda pasnelia ka slave ton bachiala. Wakanda pasnele ka slave ton bachiala. The second sentence says, Ti bachiala ka. Ti bachiala ka. What's that first word? Does anybody know? Wakanda pasnele.
Elephant.
That's right. What does the call mean?
The
Yes. Clave. What does that mean? Clave.
A large forest woods refers to a large wooded area.
a tree.
It's a tree.
That's a tree.
A lot of time when we say the timber, if we use a single word, we would say ukhalabe. And that, remember, it goes back to that prefix we talked about the other day. It has to do with inside of. So the trees that are all inside of a big area could be timber. We could just say khlabete or ukhlabete. And this is an article right here. Don't. What does it mean? Look at all your own notes before you answer. Or look it up in that dictionary. That dictionary is also to help you.
Is it single standing?
That's right. Try not to guess that. Think about it. And what does bachiala mean? Bachiala. Bachiala. What does that mean? Wakonda pasnelia ka chlabe ton bachiala.
Push down. To push
Wakonda
something
pasnelia. Huh?
refers to an upright structure being pushed down.
Okay. He gave what he thought. Does anybody else want to take a chance after Jonathan? Wakonda pasnelia ka chlabe ton bachiala.
The elephant knocked down the tree.
Close. If it knocked down the tree, we would use that verb prefix, ga. We would say ga chiala. But it says ba chiala. And that verb prefix, remember I told you, has reference pushing something over with the hand or with the body. And it could be leaning on it, but using the body to push it over. So when you say wakonda pasnelia ka chlave tan ba chiala, The elephant pushed over the tree. A single tree says the elephant pushed over the tree because thought, even though it's something standing, but it still means the, T-H-E. So it had to be a standing tree. It's given a description without saying the elephant pushed over the tree that was standing up over there or right here or standing somewhere. But it's just sound as the elephant. Literal translation means the elephant pushed over the tree that was standing. But you don't say it that way. Remember, our Ponca words are real descriptive. You got to use a lot of English words to start describing them. But you got that right, Robin. Just have to remember, but can't be knocked, because if it was knock, it'd be this. Look.
I think it was Diane. She got credit for me.
Oh, Diane, I'm sorry.
How do you break down the verb? Because I got the BA, but what's the kiada?
Khiala means to fall over or trip.
Okay.
It could just fall over or trip over something and fall. But it means this root word right here means to fall. But if you would say ga khiala, that would have to do with being knocked over or chopped down or strong wind or something of that nature. And we could change it to all these too. You could change it to all kind of stuff. Okay, now the bottom word right here, it is real similar to what right here? T. Who knows what T means? T.
Yeah. As far as I can tell, it means thus, standing in a row. Te is the closest thing that I have in my notes. Let me look in the dictionary.
Does anybody else got a clue?
House or dwelling.
Huh?
House, dwelling.
Yeah. And bakhyada, what does that mean?
It's to be pushed over, to fell by hand or by body. The house was pushed over.
Okay. This right here, though, this is a whole word. Bakhyada.
Oh, it's the whole word.
I mean, I broke it down to you so you could see with it. But like I told you, remember when I told you when we do a dictionary, we do different things, and we're going to have to make new things that we never had a word for? We're going to use descriptive words to describe what that is, to make that word in English.
Okay.
So right here, I assume, I'm just guessing. I asked them, but anyway. The Omaha, they lost their way to say Wakanda Pasnede for elephant or woolly mammoth or mastodon. The Ponca been using this since the beginning of our existence. Wakanda Pasnede. Although somewhere down the line, our relatives, they said they lost that word, and now they say Tibachiala. And some of you guys, listen, take a guess. Why are they calling that word elephant? Right
As big
there.
as a house?
No. Tibachiala Akal. Akal means the. So that literally means in Omaha, that means the elephant.
Because they can knock over a house?
It refers to the strength of an element to push over a house. I was giving you examples so that you guys could remember. And some of you that have been on here, but we talked about doing these other words that we don't have words in Ponca for some of these new modern words. We're going to use descriptive words like that. That's that 2 words put together, house and a verb to push over by leaning on it or pushing it with your hand. But in the case of an elephant, they would just lean on it and knock it over. And then the article call just means the elephant. Mm-hmm. Does anybody need any more time with us? I'm going to erase it.
I'm good.
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
Sure.
We're good.
Okay, we're going to give an example on the I guess we'll do it like this way. Juga. Juga itai. Let's see, Juga itai. Oh, I know what to write. I had to think of a word to put in there. Okay, Juga. Itai. Bijuga. Juga itai. Bijuga. Does anybody know any of them words in there? Juga. Itai. This is a possessive pronoun.
Yeah,
The
his or
human
her.
body. Yuga is the body. Physical structure entails the entire human body.
And what about bijou? What's the hold up, Emily? What's the hold up? What's the hold up? Oh. Yay.
To rub parts of the body is in a massage. To rub, to remove grain.
What does bijou mean?
To rub, to remove grain by rubbing. To rub parts of the body is in a massage.
What does God mean?
Is it a command?
Command?
The command.
Male command specifically, right?
Male command. MC, male command. Okay, so Robin, take a shot at that. Oh, first, you guys never told me, what does a thigh mean?
His.
It's hers. It's.
Yeah, his, hers, it.
So now, you know, it's his, her, or its. So, juga, a thigh, be juga. Now, go ahead, Robin. Translate that. Robin alone.
Rub its body.
Okay, that'll work. Okay, listen, Robin got that one. Diane, give me another one.
What is God?
Massage his body.
That's correct. Noah, give me another one.
What's God?
If you don't know, it's okay, Noah. All the answers that they gave me every single one of them was correct.
So he rubs his body. She.
Yeah. You're giving a command to go rub someone's body, but you could also say, go rub her body, go rub his body, go rub its body, massage her body. Push down on her skin. I mean, that's what it literally means. But the thing is see, I'm trying to show you guys something. A lot of these things and these ways in here could be really diverse. So in our language, so those are all correct. If we took a test on that, all you guys had answered, you would have got it correct because it could be said that way. Jonathan gave out a good description of multiple ways it could be said, and you guys took advantage of that, and that's a good thing. This ain't a thing that I'm trying to get you guys not to understand or to be wrong. I'm trying to get to where you understand and how to formulate these simple sentences in Ponca, and I am going at a little more rapid pace than normal. Don't get me wrong, we could learn a lot of nouns, and then we could start working on a few verbs, a few pronouns, a few possessive pronouns, a few intensive pronouns, or adverbs. Just we could break it down like that way, or do words in Ponca that show placement. But I think that you guys are catching on fairly good. And remember, a lot of you that haven't been on in a while, like saying if you get to watch all this on YouTube, go ahead. Go ahead, Daniel.
What's this dictionary we're looking at?
That's a Ponca Dictionary that, don't worry, just be patient.
Okay.
Sean, can you speak on that, Sean?
Can you see it?
Yeah, I see. I just want to make sure I ordered the right one.
So there's a Ponca Dictionary that was done by Louis Hedman, and we have some copies of it, but limited numbers. So we're working out a system where we can loan them out to students of the class. So
it looks like it was on Amazon.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of an expensive book, so if you want to buy one on your own, you're more than welcome. But
I did.
Working on the way. Yeah. So once that's up, we're gonna figure that out, and we'll get books out to students.
Okay. And the other question I had was, these are supposed to be on YouTube. What does it fall under for search?
Ponca language.
I just looked
under. I searched that once and I didn't get anything. So
try Ponca language classes. That's how I found it. If you just put in Ponca language classes, it should come up. Ponca language classes.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm about 8 classes behind or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of classes up already. Last time I looked, yeah. So they're all there though. I think most of them were there. I haven't looked recently, but I know there was 10 up last time I looked already. 10 of the classes.
Oh crap! I'm way behind.
There should be about at least 3 or 4 more on there. And when you're going to see some of them where some of them classes are real short, they were actually 2 hours long. But yours truly has been really working hard on remembering to hit the record button. So today, I'm like right on time almost. Actually, I started a little early today, but we got to record it. So therefore, we could all get benefit off it for learning purposes about better teaching, a lot of different ways. I apologize. I'm laying down. My back and ribs are jacked up today.
Yeah, I don't feel
this
so
weather.
stupid.
It's cold here. No, you're not, Daniel. Daniel, I'm telling you, like I said, you get a chance to just catch up. I encourage you. Them classes, watch them, and we got a little bit more right now. I'm gonna sit up and sing a song. Last night we had our Ponca New Year. Our what do you call it? I forget. Daniel, Jonathan, is it equinox or solstice last night? I forget. I always get it mixed up. Equinox.
Spring equinox. Yeah.
Okay, so it was our spring equinox, and so to the Native American, that's Ponca. That's our New Year, but really, as Ponca's nowadays, modern day Ponca, we use April as our New Year because when we do our shinny game, and if you guys get a chance, come down into our that's all us Ponca shinny game, and what you call it tabegasi, shinny. It's stickball. Using that shinny stick, that stickball, tabegasi. And so anyway, let me sing us a song. I gotta sit up, but my back is acting a fool today because of the weather. Yesterday was 80 degrees, and today temperature dropped and it's raining like crazy.
Got that humidity kicking in.
Oh, I love humidity. I'm from the south.
Yeah, when I come out there from the Reno, it's like too humid.
I'm not that drum. You guys want me to use a drum or no drum?
Drum.
Okay, drum it is. I'm gonna go ahead and put this headset on. You'll probably hear it better like this. Put this over here. Share with it. There we go. Oh. This side. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Am I back?
A little muffled.
Check that
Cutting out a
connection.
little.
There you
better.
go.
Is that on or off?
Now I can hear you.
If everybody's not muted,
Hello?
back from it.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Sounds good.
Okay, can you guys go ahead and mute yourselves real quick, please? Go ahead, Daniel. You and Robin, if you could mute yourselves. This first song I'm gonna sing. Okay, thank you. This first song I'm gonna sing is like an honoring song, or some people use it as a memorial song. And the second one we call it Igazi. And last night we sung them because we got a lot of Ponca warriors and even some of our Lakota friends from up north. We were sweating last night for our equinox for our Ponca New Year, and we were thinking about them people in the Ukraine, and it's real emotional last night because we thought about it. You think about it. Look at our elders. What did they do? Look at all them Ukraine. They're sitting all their women and children away while the men are staying and are fighting. Doesn't that sound something similar to what we went through, our Ponca people, our Red Nations, on what we had to do when they chased and they murdered us and did all these horrific things to our people? That's what the Ukrainian people are going through, and us, it's a reminder. We know where we come from. And each and every one of you, we're going to teach you and keep teaching you that, hey, we're still alive. We're good people. It don't matter. And let me tell you something. It was also good white people that helped save us. And don't think that we did this on our own. If there wasn't for good white people that had compassion for the Native American people, for the Ponca people, we might have been annihilated, wiped from the earth, a remnant. So God, He does things in ways that we might not never know, but we always have to be thankful and mindful. Yeah. Yahweh, 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 way high, Yahweh, Yahweh, way high, Yahweh, way high, Yahweh, Yahweh. Yahweh, no, Agi, see the Yahweh, 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 way high, Yahweh, Yahweh, hey, high, Yahweh, hey, high, Yahweh, hey, Yahweh, 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 way high, Yahweh, Yahweh, way high, Yahweh, way high, Yahweh, Yahweh. Yahweh, 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 way higher, ho, way, yo, hey. Way higher, ho, hey, way higher, ho, hey. Dale, hayo, agisido, me, oh, hey. Yahweh, 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 way Yahweh, Yahweh, hey, Yahweh, hey, Yahweh. Have you guys ever heard that children's song that they made whenever the government forced us down here? When they say that we lost up to 500 and some children, and then the Ponca, when we were all here in Oklahoma before you guys, some of y'all made it back that way, all them elders together, they made what they call a children's song.
I
I've
forgot.
never heard it. I've never heard it.
I've never heard it.
I'm gonna sing it then.
Thank you.
Excuse me. On these songs, I'm not gonna second myself on these ones right here. Second means that I come up like I'll say, yeah, then it'll go, yeah, that's called a second. Yahweh, 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 Yahweh. Yahweh, highway, high, yo, way, yo, hey, Yahweh, 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 no one the Bashe, Jinga, we taga, hey. Yahweh, highway, high, yo, hey. Yahweh, hi, Yahweh, hey. Yahweh, hi, Yahweh. Yahweh, hi, Yahweh, hey. Yahweh, hi, Yahweh, Yahweh. Yahweh, highway, hi, Yahweh, Yahweh. Yahweh, hi, Yahweh, hey. Yahweh, hi, Yahweh, Yahweh. Dawa, Dama, Shay, Zinga, Witaga, Kame, Yahweh. Yahweh, highway, hi, Yahweh. Hey, Yahweh, Yahweh. That song's an emotional song for all Ponca. It has that song was made for the children that lost their lives. One of our Ponca Trail of Tears happened. That song was made for the children that were still alive. That song was made for children 7 generations down the road, and so on and so on. For each generation, another 7 be added. Thinking about that song, when you hear our Ponca men sing that song, it brings tears to my eyes, and it makes me think of my sons. I lost 2 of my sons, while I was incarcerated. and I got to see pictures of them, and but I always sung that song every week, thinking about my children that I couldn't be with no more. And you think about all the horrific things that happened to our children, and not only from our Ponca Trail of Tears, but from whenever they were assimilating our people and colonizing us, and changing the way we lived and the way we thought, what we had, our daily activities, got totally changed. Today we're just a remnant of what we used to be, but that's okay because we're still here today. All of you sitting on this life size, myself, all these Ponkas sitting in this home that I'm in, we're here today. We have something to hold on to, our culture, our language, our songs, our way of life, and it might have changed drastically, but at the same time, the little bits of it are still left on how we feed, how we pray, about what we do when we get up in the morning. We pray, we sing songs, or we do our best to be prayerful and humble. And sometimes it's really hard. When we take our next break, I'll sing some other songs. Though. Okay, we're gonna get back to what we're doing on them articles, on them possessive pronouns, and on them verb prefixes. Everybody done with this one? I'm gonna erase it.
Yes, sir.
We're good.
We're
You know what? I'll
good.
take it back.
Good.
Let me let you guys get a 5 minutes to use the restroom or get a drink or something. It's already past an. We're an hour and six. We're 6 minutes over the hour.
Chris said, if I can speak in Chris's voice, we'd love
Oh,
for the break.
okay. Okay, we're gonna take a break. 5 minutes. I'm sorry, I was talking like crazy and nobody even heard me. I'm sorry, I apologize. I didn't realize it was still on mute. Okay, Ponca people, write these words down and then put them all underneath. Singa, Suga, Umpa, Khinhazi, Wati, Ninika. That word right there, Wati, Ninika, can be said Wati, Nika, or Wati, Ninika. It can be said 3 different ways. But I'm only going to choose this one, Wati, Ninika. Emma, you go. I want some more. Those potatoes are phenomenal. Does everybody got them?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yep.
Got it.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm looking at something. I apologize. That accent marker goes over the S. Khinhazi. Okay, that first one, Stinga, that means a tree squirrel or a flying squirrel. Stinga. Or you could just write squirrel. Okay, the next one is Huga. 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 Badger. Badger. The next one, Umpa. Umpa means elk. And we also say it like this way. Hey, Huga. Both of those words mean elk. The next word is Khinhazi. 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 Does anybody know what that word means? Look in your dictionaries. When you look up words like that, look up the Ponca to English. You might only see part of the word, and then the part that you do see, then go to the next word and see that they're compound words that make something.
Ah, it's like with teacher. White person.
No,
No?
no. Anybody else want to try? Geen hazy.
It isn't in the dictionary.
What part of it's in the dictionary, Jonathan?
There are a lot of different forms which are close to that word.
What? Give me them.
Oh, there's a real word that's exide. The A is a large, an ego. XIHA, the beginning of that is a complexion, color of skin, tone of skin.
That's right. Okay, stop right there. Don't go no further.
Okay.
Okay, now what does Z mean?
Is it
Go to
yellow?
Z.
Oh,
That's
right.
correct. So so what does that mean? You just said it's a complexion of a human skin. So what? And she just said it means yellow. So what does that mean?
Yellow skin.
Asian.
Asian.
Remember what I was telling you? We got different words that we have to make them, and so you got words that say Chinese or Japanese. A Japanese is Ishtamusneda or Ishtamusnede, or a Chinese is just called Oskusnede. Osku is a ponca braid that goes on top of the head for male men and young men. That's 3 braids that we have, the 2 coming down on our chest and then 1 on the very top of our head. It's called osku, but when they say oskusnede, that's a really long osku braid. And so remember them Chinese used to have that real long braid, so that's what Poncas, when they seen the Chinaman, that's how they described them. So oskusnede, and the other one, for Japanese, it just means that they had really slanted eyes.
Mm.
I got really slanted eyes, but I'm Ponca. It's hot in here. And that top one, it says Wachi ni Nika. That means butterfly. Okay?
Ah, Kimimilo.
And then you could also say Wachi Chinika. Wachi Chinika. Or you could also say Wati, T-I, Wati Ninika. Turn that heater off. Gee, that's raining good again. Wait, turn it off. No, just turn it off. Does everybody have these? I'm going to erase it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're good.
Yep. Good.
Whoa. Okay, using those right there, you guys are going to do individual exercises, and those of you got partners or in the same home, work on it together. Using your possessive pronouns, using your articles that I gave you, not all the articles, but just the ones I gave you, or given the verb prefixes. Those of you got, Brother Chris, did y'all get your dictionary in yet?
Not yet. It's supposed to be delivered, but it's not here yet.
I'm afraid they lost it.
Okay, does anybody on here that don't have a Cyan, do you got a dictionary?
No, I don't.
No. Okay. Cyan, are we friends on the Messenger yet? Do you
No,
have
I don't believe
Messenger?
so.
Would are you comfortable with? Are you comfortable with being Messenger?
Yeah, she has
I'm gonna say. I'll say I'll use my dictionary and
Yeah.
I'll click you. I'm gonna. Okay. Can you find me? I'm easy. I'm the only eagle rod you're gonna see on there. The only RHODD eagle rod
Okay, and that's on Facebook Messenger.
on Facebook Messenger, and then or on text message. However, then I'll start sending you. And then I already got you, Robin and Chris. Debbie, you got a dictionary, don't you?
No, I do not.
Okay. Deb, are you on that Ponca language still?
I have not. Garrett was going to help me get into that, and we didn't get to it over the weekend.
Okay. You know what? This might be easier. Hang on, give me a second. I'm going back to the whiteboard. You guys have a dictionary. Go ahead, do what you're doing. These guys, I'm going to give them the opportunity to look at something. Okay. Okay. These are verbs. These are all you guys are going to need is verbs on there. The prefixes that we got. So let's see. Let me get some of those up here. The who. We got the hump. The hump will be to live. I got to give you guys at least 5 of them. Whoa, one of my kids are moving. Let's see. Gapuki. 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 Punch. Oh no, we don't even got no with them. Oh, those things can't punch. We're gonna take that one off. There ain't nothing on it that I put on it that could punch. Okay. Eat. Let me see. What kind of animal do I put on? And oh, a Chinese man. Oh, there's a Chinese man on there. What am I talking about? They can't do punch. I'm sorry. I forgot you guys got an Asian on there. Asian person. Gapuki. Gapuki. That could be Gapuki could be here. Okay, you relatives that haven't got your dictionaries yet, don't worry. The committee's working on stuff for those that are gonna do it, and they can go Sean can go more in detail about that later. But at the same time, while instead of just trying to find each other on Messenger or text message real quick, we got visa. That means to take or you got it already. Or take or get it. Viha to lift something. Vate to eat. Gapuki to hit. Makes sense with what you got there on those all them things that we already wrote down. And don't be afraid if you got them wrong. See, when I see your sentences, when you construct them, They're either going to be correct or they'll be wrong. And if they're wrong, then I'm going to show you how to correct them, okay? So I'm going to give you guys some time. If you guys can, you relatives that write this down. There's 4 words. These, the latte, and gapuki. Well, nande, ga, amade. Wow, to get the well, nande, achabe. Let me know when you guys have these. I'm going to take them down. Just 4 words. These,
Got him.
the
We're good.
Okay.
Got him.
Everybody sure? Okay. Well, I'm just going to shut the whole thing down like this, just in case we got to pull them back up. Go. Okay, go ahead. Take some time and make some sentences out of them. Some of you might get done before, but I want 4 sentences out of everything that you guys seen. And those of you got dictionaries, you got access to the verbs that these guys don't have. I just used 2 THI verbs and 1 THA verb. One with the ones have to do with the hand, and then the has to do with the mouth, and then the ga has to do with hitting, striking, or rain or strong wind. And so I put them up. So you guys take your time and go ahead and try to formulate sentences how you've seen I've done them. That's why I have you guys write everything down, or those of you got computers or laptops, however you're putting them down. That way you can remember the sentence structures that I've already given you, and then you can construct your sentences and just keep doing it. Practice. Keep getting nouns and verbs and adjectives or adverbs or whatever it may be out of the dictionary. Those of you have them. That's how you're going to get good. You're going to take a little bit of time of practicing them from the simple formulas that I've given you already, that you're going to make your own sentences and make multiple different sentences. And if they're wrong, I'll tell you why they're wrong. Well, let me be quiet so you guys can pay attention. I'm going to have my camera on, but I'm going to mute.
the song, like just the contest, like the contest song, you know, it heavies it out.
Why? Because it's gonna swing better.
You swing better. This room is pretty out. So a plastic piece. Don't pull it out to your gun, someone or whatever. Because it's a good nice. So you pull those out, then
And so it's got 3 sets of three ounces.
Nope. These are one.
That long?
Yeah.
Like this long?
I only have 18 inches.
But that's not even 18 inches though.
Might be.
It's close. It might be 15 inches. Could be 15.
I'm not gonna guess near the size. It's at least a hundred.
trying to think of who I sent that recording to. Are any guns ready or not yet?
We have one sentence so far.
We have two.
Yeah, we're working on the second one.
We're working on the third.
Okay.
How you coming along, Jonathan?
I'm working on my fourth one.
Diane?
I have 3 sentences.
Robert?
I have 3 and working on a 4th.
Okay. Debbie?
I have like 1.5.
Okay. Cian?
I have 2 so far.
Good. Noah?
I think I have 3.
Good. Sean?
I have 3. They're short.
That's all they need to be. They're just short sentences. Okay. Okay, everybody stop where you're at. I just need what you got now because we're almost out of time for today. Or we can carry on tomorrow because like I said, some of these classes need to carry on for understanding and to see where we're at. Okay, I'm going to go with I'm going to give you the names I'm going to go for. I'm going to go with Jonathan, Robert, Debbie, Chris, and then Robin, and then Diane, then Sean, then Cian, and then Noah. Go ahead, Jonathan. Give me 2, Jonathan.
Huga date aka shiga.
Hang on, bub.
Umpa aka. Huebeta bakietai.
Hang on, Jonathan. Okay, that first one, did you say? Come on.
The first one, Huga.
Oh. Hang on. Okay. Or what did you say?
Huga aka date siga.
Okay, so you said Fuga call Date.
Date.
And then what was after that?
Siga.
Finger.
That's not fair, Jonathan. You took mine, man. I'm not kidding. That was exactly mine.
Okay, so we're gonna count it anyway for both of you. Okay, so you said Fuga call Date Singa.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what you're trying to say. The badger ate the squirrel.
Yes.
Okay, look, it would have been correct on here, bro. This is how you have to do it. This is how it would have had to been done.
Okay.
Finger. You just left out one word and you had to change it around a little bit.
Okay.
Huga called Singa Dinkazate. Except for on here, remember in Ponca, we changed this to this no matter what. It goes to Huga called Singa Dinke Zatai. The badger ate the squirrel.
Okay.
You guys see that? Huga call. Hang on, I'm gonna change the color. Huga. Badger a call. The Singa squirrel. DK the tie ate it or her him. So Huga call Singa DK the tie. So remember, this right here takes precedence. So automatically make this say the badger ate the squirrel. Now, if I had a big board, I could have wrote it out. So I think I think it's tie. The badger ate the squirrel. So you was close on that. Wait, give me a. How do I screenshot this, Robin, on this computer?
If you want to save it, you use the little down arrow with the line over on your toolbar, and that downloads it.
Emily, show me, please.
I
can't see it on my
Oh,
toolbar.
Emily, sorry. See the toolbar, Emily? It's the line underneath. It's the very last icon on the toolbar, over by the.
It's an arrow pointing down.
It's
to
an
a
arrow
line.
pointing down to a line.
That ain't
It's
that.
underneath the undo redo things you do.
Oh, jeez. This, can we save it under that?
Yeah, it'll just be in the downloads folder. It's a good place to remember where it is.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and erase this. Jonathan, give me one more sentence, and then we'll go into the next person.
Okay. This is a tough one. There are going to be some errors in this.
Okay.
Wachinanika wajika.
Okay.
Wachinanika wajika.
Okay, you said Wachinika. What's after Wachinika?
Wajinga.
Oh.
Aka wachinanika lize.
Okay, just tell me what you're trying to say, because I don't know what you're saying.
Hummingbird. The
You're saying hummingbird. You said the hummingbird, but what's after a call?
Lize. Lize. To take.
Okay.
Wachinanika.
So the hummingbird took the butterfly?
Yeah, I didn't know how to say to the la beta. La beta.
Okay. Okay, so just remember. Okay, so your sense is the hummingbird took the butterfly, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this goes back to the same thing on the other one. Wajinga means bird, but whenever you say wachi, ninika, wajinga, that just means the hummingbird. Answer that. Tell one more class. Okay, wachi ninika, wajinga ka. Nika. Remember, it goes back to this, bro. Okay. Now remember, these, they turns into these I. Wachi ninika wajinga ka. Wachi ninika these I. The hummingbird got the butterfly.
Yeah. And then I was going to put in the tree, but I didn't know how to do that.
Okay. Wachini nika wajinga ka. Wachini nika these I. The hummingbird got the butterfly. Okay, we're gonna save that, and then I'm gonna delete that real quick. What does she want, Emily? Okay, Robert, give me one.
All right, I'll go for my hardest one. Hihazi Aka. Wachininika Thike Gapuki.
Hang on. Okay, what's after Hazi?
Aka Wachininika
Okay, what's after Wachininika?
Thike Gapuki.
Okay, this sentence right here is a correct sentence right here. Whoa. Hazi Aka Wachininika Gapuki. The Asian or the Asian man or Asian person hit the butterfly or punched the butterfly. It could be or struck the butterfly. This one right here, there's no error. We're saving it. Deleting it.
Can you wait 1 sec? Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'll put it back. No, don't worry, I got it. I apologize. So, watching. Gonna cookie. Hazi Aka Wachininika Gapuki. The Asian hit the butterfly. I apologize. What time, Emily? Is everybody ready for me to delete this one?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yes.
Yes.
We're good.
Okay, Deb.
Yeah, I'm good.
You got your sentence ready, Debbie?
Yes. Mika Aka Etea, I'm sorry, Etai, Thate, Wa, Thate.
Did you say Mika? You talking about raccoon?
Yes.
Okay, Mika call. And what else I didn't hear? Mika call.
I wasn't sure of the order of the words, so I wrote it two different ways, but I think the correct one is the Etai,
Can you spell it to me? Blate.
Etai.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Oh man, hang on real quick. Passport, my battery about dead. Oh man, that should have died on me. It's pretty good. Okay, so I got Mika called Etai.
Thate, Wafate.
Spell the last one to me.
WAD with the line ATE. Food, I think.
Yeah. Okay, right here, this is what her sentence is. The raccoon ate his food. Am I right?
Yes.
This right here goes here,
Okay.
and this one right here goes here. And this is really it'd be right here. Mika ka voila to that like this one thing. Remember when we get these in these verbs, we gotta hold on, let me just write it right. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, man. Nika kawalate etai latai. The raccoon ate his food. This takes precedent right here, so this automatically says the raccoon ate his or her food. So if I had a big board where I had it, this would just be all one line. It would just say Mika ka walate etai latai. And this right here, you don't something you could get away with it and just say Mika ka walate latai. But this is a perfect sentence right here, using perfect Ponca. But in casual Ponca, you could get away and just say Mika ka walate latai. But this is also correct. I'm gonna save it. Good one.
Thank you.
Okay, Chris and Robin, give me one.
You want to go with mine or yours?
Okay.
We're going really simple.
Yeah. Sanuda, Wita, Bitaha,
Bliha.
Liha.
What was your first word?
Shanuda.
Okay, Shanu the dog. What?
Yeah, and Wita.
Wita.
Sorry.
Bliha.
Okay.
And Liha.
Philip.
B/D/I-H-A.
So 아까 그
You said Bliha?
Yes.
Oh, I lift. This is a complete sentence. Good job. I lifted my dog. That's a H. I'm sorry, it's ugly. It's a H.
Yeah, this
Shanu, we found Bliha.
This lesson's been a little bit challenging, so yeah, it took all my concentration to come up with that kind of sentence. So that's about where I'm at.
This is a complete sentence in Ponca. Beautiful job. I'm saving it. You guys are catching on, every one of you. I'm proud of you. Make me feel good. Okay, Diane, let's get it, girl.
Shinga aka keimungtong.
Hang on, Singa a call. Hang on. Singa a call. What's after that?
Keimungtong.
Can you spell it to me?
K, the guttural stop. I-M-U-G, D with a line, and then A nasal, the ung.
Okay, hang on. Okay, it's K-I-N-U-G.
D with a line.
G?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
And then
Right,
D with a
right.
line.
The same word right here. Like this.
K-I-N-U-K-I-M-U.
I'm gonna start over on that. Hang on.
I did Run away.
Oh, to run away?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's K-I-N. Is it a nozzle N? Nozzle A, I mean?
It was a M, as in man. K-I-M.
K-I-M. Oh,
That's what.
K-I-M.
U-G.
U-G.
D with a line. And then the A with the cilia.
Kimuga. Okay. So the squirrel ran away. Is that what it was? The squirrel ran away?
Yeah.
Okay, that is a complete sentence. Singa ka kimuga. The squirrel ran away. Let me save this one too. Okay. Now we got Sean. Hang on, bro. Let me get the board back up. What do I got next, man? A second. I'm gonna resave this. Okay, now let me delete it. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. Najinga witahuga kage. Najinga witahuga kage. I'm trying to say, stand up, my badger friend.
Okay, no, what is it now? What else?
Witahuga kage, my badger friend.
Okay, so no jinga wita fuga.
Yeah. And then I threw kage on the end because I was trying to say my badger friend. So it was supposed to be like a command to my badger friend. Stand up, my badger friend.
Look outside. There's someone out there by the porch. So when you say it like that, you say, we kage. Fuga na jiga. My friend Badger, stand up. And there's probably more than one way to write this one too. You could probably write it. Fugaka. Remember when you say Fugaka, you don't always it don't always mean the Badger. It's just showing president like it's just like in Ponca, a lot of times you hear that word used and they don't say the, they just tell it Najinga. Both of these ways right here are correct. But see, the way you're thinking right here, that's still good too, but it's still not correct. Badger, you had Kage at the end of this. Excuse me. His original one was Najinga Wita Fuga Kage, and he was wanting to say, my Badger friend, stand up. And it's not correct though. But there's multiple ways to say it, like underneath this line. We Kage Fuga Najinga. Or you could just say Kage Fuga Ka Najinga. Friend, stand up, Badger. But this would be the way I would go with right here, no matter what. Even though this could still be understood, I'm not going to go with it. Who is it? We got raccoons outside acting up. Okay, so this is what we got. This is his original, and this one right here, he's right here. It said, "My friend, Badger, stand up." We're saving it. That's his. That's okay. It's still close. That means you're getting it. Okay, let's see who we got here. Okay, Cyan.
Okay, I got Huga, Dita, Date, Shiga, Wita.
Vita.
Date,
What was it?
Shiga, Wita.
Okay, spell it last. Okay, spell it after this. Vita.
D-A, or yeah, T-E, I think is that. I don't know. I can't really read my handwriting, so I might have that incorrect, but it's supposed to be eat.
Okay. I got bad hearing. I apologize. So I got Suga, Vita.
Date.
Latte right after Vita?
Yep.
Okay, latte.
Is it Shiga for squirrel?
Singa.
Wita. Shinga. Shinga. Okay.
Okay, now tell me in English what you're trying to say.
Your badger ate my squirrel.
I like that. You almost had it correct. It'd be Suga, Vita, Singa, Vita, Vata. But on here, let me okay, let me write it down here. How it's supposed to be to make it, because the way she said it, she wrote like this. Your badger ate my squirrel, so it has to be wrote this way. So you guys understand. Remember, Vita is a possessive pronoun, but also your article goes in effect with this too. So it'd be Vitaka.
Ditaka.
You guys are so on. We're just studying it within 2 weeks. This is our third week. Today is our third week. Starting our third week. I'm telling you, you guys, man, I don't know, 3 months. I don't know what you guys. You're probably teaching me.
Wita.
Okay, so now right here, this is how we said. Suga Vitaka. Shiga Vitaka. It goes right here. Let me change the color of the pen real quick. Hang on. It starts off first because of this here. It takes precedent. And then the verb goes next, coming this way. Then it follows. Suga Vitaka. Singa Vita Latai. Singa Vita Latai. Badger ate my squirrel. Beautiful. You're so close on that one. I got to give you credit because that's a complex sentence. That's like what people fluent talk. That's it's intermediate Ponca for sure. You guys are doing so good. Okay, I'm gonna erase this. We got it. Remember, I'm saving everything, and plus you can go back and look at it later. Okay, that's everybody. Noah, did I get you already?
No, I have maybe one.
Okay, I got you, Noah. I apologize.
It's super short. Huga aka Ajega.
Good call. Now spell the last one.
Aje, A-X-E, and then Ga, G-A.
Okay, right here is okay. Let me. Suga Alkega.
Yeah.
Is this word right here using that for berry, or what is that supposed to be?
Yeah, it was supposed to be berry. With the
Okay, and
accent.
this right here is some.
So it's supposed to be
And this
go
is
bury the badger.
huh?
Go bury the badger.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Suga. Okay. Oh, okay. Right here, this is Suga. Z-K. Oh, okay. Bury the badger. This one right here is close, but remember when we use this right here, this is call it takes precedence, so it can't. When you say it right here, the badger, it would go the badger, bury it. That's how you would translate it. The badger, bury it, or badger. You can even leave off the and say badger, bury it. It don't make sense. But when you're talking about bury the badger, see the badger becomes lesser by using this. I don't know how to say it in English correctly, but I know how to translate it into English from Ponca. Bury the badger. It's correct the second way right here. But you did a good job on that one. Because that shows that you guys are really paying attention to these, but you got to try a little harder when we're talking about something that's not the subject, that's just the object on it. We're going to use the okay. Because anytime we use the call, we got to go badger or the badger. And this right here is the male form, so you still did good. I like that. Oh, hold on. I didn't save it. Hold up. Okay, so Noah, you did good on that one. Oh, geez, we're a little bit over. I apologize. I didn't know we're over time here. But, Cyan, do you feel comfortable praying us out? Or you could pass it?
In English.
Yes, that's fine.
Or a little Dakota, maybe. Oh. Maybe a
Good
little
way, Dakota.
I'll say, Tukashna, thank you for this day. Thank you for these teachings, bringing us together, helping us to learn in a good way. I want to say prayers for our family members who may be struggling or in sickness. Pray for their wellness. And pray for the leaders of our nations all across the world to have some common sense. And just thank you for Eagle taking the time to teach us tonight. Mitakia Yasi.
Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We went just a tad bit over, but that's okay because we're getting it. And it shows that you guys are really starting to pick up the language. And you know, I could have went at a way slower pace, but I want you guys to understand by taking you back, opening your mind, showing you the different ways these articles take precedent when you're speaking and translating them into English. And sometimes I can't always use the right English word because I'm not an English scholar or nothing like that. But some of you guys are really educated, so you might have to help me in that. But that dinke and the akal, those are real commonly used in animated things when we're talking in casual Ponca or proper Ponca. But you got to remember the akal takes precedent over the K. The K will always be secondary unless it's alone, and then it'll be talked about. But you guys have a good night. Be safe. Stay warm. Stay dry. Be thankful. Oh, Shanna.